Hello, hello. Good morning. Happy Friday. I almost said Saturday. I have just got out of the shower and gonna get my day started. It's about 9:30 and I enjoyed a nice quiet morning scrolling in bed. I'm on Napoleon now and it's a little bit more interesting. But then I'm gonna get up and do my own little power hour. I've been enjoying on Saturdays, Kat from Kat's Novel Adventures and friends do a Saturday morning momentum, and part of that is a power hour. I've talked about it quite a lot in the last few vlogs that I've done. But because this weekend is my virtual reading retreat with my besties, a couple of the girls, well, Kat and I think Lori, who are on screen for Saturday morning momentum and Kat hosts it, they're going to be at the retreat. So there is no Saturday morning momentum tomorrow. So I'm doing a power hour today because I would like to get a lot of things done today that I would normally do on a Saturday because I'm going to be on a Zoom all day tomorrow, starting at 8 o'clock tonight. So I have a lot to do today. I will talk about that more in a moment, but I'm going to just start the day reading this. I will see how many pages I can get done. I'm going to set a timer probably for 15 minutes. And see if I can get 10 pages read during that time. We'll see. Here we go. Okay, the timer just went off. I did read for 15 minutes in The Story of Mankind, and I finished the chapter about Napoleon. It was 11 pages long, or 12 pages long. So I did good with that for the day. I will probably try to come back to this one more time later today. But for now, I just made myself a list for a little mini power hour. Not a mini power hour. It's going to be an hour. But I made myself a list today. Instead of doing a spinner wheel, I'm going to try to get through as many as I can on this list. So first up, I have pack up Pango orders. One of my most recent videos was cleaning off my middle grade shelves. I posted a ton of books on Pango, and I think I have 8, 9, maybe even 10 Pango orders to package up, find boxes for. A couple of them are quite a few books. So I need to get those packaged up and off to the mail, which I'll do when I go run errands later. But I want to get them all packaged up and ready to go. And then secondly on my list is middle grade March bookmarks. I haven't checked our Etsy shop in a couple of days, so I need to check them and get those bookmarks out in the mail ASAP. I need to take out my trash in the kitchen. It's kind of sitting there ready to go, but I just haven't gone outside to take it out. Water the plants, clean the kitchen table, fold and put away laundry. I have a load that's in the dryer, so I need to fold that and put it away, and then just kind of straighten up in my bedroom. The first 3 are super important. The rest are kind of like as I get to them throughout the day. We're going to see how much of this I can get done in 1 hour. So I'm going to set a timer and go for an hour, starting with packaging up some Pango orders. Thankfully, I have them already I have a good chunk of them already pulled from the shelves, printed the label. I just need to find the packaging. So that should help it go a little bit quicker. We're going to see how much I can get done. Let's go. Okay, here are the ones I already have. There's 2 there, 2 there, 1 pile there, a couple over here. So I've already got some pulled out and ready to go. All right, that took me 34 minutes. I just checked. I have 26 minutes left on my timer. I just packaged up 9 orders for Pango. Had boxes to fit everything though, so that is a win. And now I'm going to switch over and do some middle grade March bookmarks. All right, I just finished packaging up some bookmarks. I have 6 of them to go out in the mail in a little bit. And now we are going to move on. I have 10 minutes left, so we're going to see how much of this I can get done in 10 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Let's see. All right, my timer has gone off. So let's see what I got done. I did take out the trash. I watered the plants, I cleared off the kitchen table a little bit, and I folded the laundry, but I didn't put it away yet. And that will go partner perfectly with bedroom straighten because now the basket of folded laundry is sitting on my bed. Not bad for 1 hour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 things done from my list. I'm really pleased about that. And now it is almost 11, 5 minutes to 11. I'm going to sit down and read for a few more minutes. This is one of the middle grades I'm reading in print right now by Janice Hallett, A Box Full of Murders. I'm really at the very beginning of it. So I'm going to read this for 20 minutes and then I'm going to sit and do some computer to-do items. So I'll make a new list and work on some computer things after I get a little reading sprint in. I love timer cleaning. I love doing things in short chunks of change. And I know many of you feel motivated when you watch these. So thanks for letting me know that it motivates you so I continue to share all of these things with you. All right, let's get to reading. I just read for 20 minutes in A Box Full of Murders. I am currently on page 66. And it's fun. In it, we follow this brother and sister who are separated. The parents separated, and one is living with dad and one is living with mom. And the boy, the younger one, is the boy. And he found a box in the attic of his dad's house that is all about this camp. And they don't know if their parents are connected to this or not, but it's about this camp that was closing down in the last summer of this kind of scouts retreat or camp out at the camp, and some things go down. So they're reading diaries from all the different tent leaders and lost property forms and just different things, but then coming back to discuss it in these text messages. Typical Janice Hallett told in mixed media with a bit of a mystery. So it'll be a lot of fun. So then when the timer went off, I made my list for computer stuff. So I have 6 things. I'm going to set the timer for an hour again, because some of these might take me a little bit. Maybe I'll get done before the hour, but I'd like to get my email under 20, answer comments, post. I found 2 more books to post on Pango, do my spinner wheels for the retreat that I need that starts tonight. And then 1 more thing I need to do for the retreat and post in my Patreon. So we're going to see how many of these 6 things I can get done in the hour. Hopefully all of them. And then it'll be time for lunch and running errands and getting those things to the post office and whatnot. But yeah, so far, pretty productive day and a little bit of reading. I love it. All right, my timer has gone off and I went a little bit over, but I did complete all of the things I needed to do on my computer. Totally caught up with comments and got a couple things done for the retreat. Posted a couple more books on Pango. Did something else for the retreat that wasn't even on my list. And I worked on my email. Very, very pleased about that. So it is now at 12:30 and I'm hungry. So I'm going to go have some lunch. And while I eat, I've decided I'm going to start a new audiobook. I have a couple already started, but I just want to read this one, Where the Heart Should Be, by Sarah Crossan. This takes place in Ireland during the famine in 1846. And it's a book in verse. So the audiobook is only 4 hours long. And I listen at increased speed. So it's something I should be able to start and finish today. So I'm going to go ahead and read this one. I've been wanting to read this one and I'm very eager to get to it. The other audiobook I've already started is a Newbery winner. I'm not telling you what it is because I'm doing a totally separate Newbery vlog this month, but I have another Newbery book already started. So after I finish this one, I will get back to that Newbery book. And then hopefully later also read more of A Box Full of Murders. But for now, I'm going to go have lunch and listen to this book, maybe work on the puzzle for a little bit, and then it's time to get out and go for a walk. I'm going to do just 1 hour walk so that I get my exercise and all of that in all at once and take those things to the post office. And then later today at 6, I have a book club to go to before the retreat starts. It's going to be a good day. It has been a good day. I got a lot done today. Holy moly. Now I'm ready to just kind of relax for a bit and eat. Hello, friends. I'm out on my walk. It's been 38 minutes so far, and I just realized that I have been having my video recording in my pocket for about 15 minutes. So now I have less than 10% battery, which is super annoying, but it's fine. I'm listening to my Newbery book and I'm 15% of the way through. It's starting to get a little more exciting. And I was hoping that there would be some more azaleas growing, but it's still a little early for that. So I saw 1 blooming tree and a couple daffodils and that's it. But it's been a nice day to get outside, that's for sure. I got home from my little walk and just sat and rested for a few minutes. And now I am headed out to go to the bookstore for a book club for everyone who finished the winter reading challenge. I'm going to be cutting it pretty close, but I decided it starts at 6. Our reading retreat starts at 8. It's a half hour away. I'm going to set an alarm on my phone so that I leave at 6:55. That gives me 35 minutes to get home because the besties were getting on the Zoom a little bit early just to make sure we're all set and ready to go. But I am eating dinner in the car. It's called girl dinner, broccoli salad that I made this week because I needed to use up this broccoli, and a cheese stick and some goldfish. That's going to be my dinner today. And I do have a big thing of water, which is good. And I just wanted to show you, this is the puzzle I'm going to start tonight. I am working on another puzzle on my kitchen table, but I wanted to start this one because our virtual reading retreat, we're doing a theme of games, like classic games. We're calling it Game On. So we're not doing a ton of actual classic games, but that's just kind of how we've branded the retreat. But I have this puzzle. It's so perfect. It's so perfect for classic games. So I set my card table up in the library so that I can start that puzzle this weekend as well to do during the retreat. I don't think I'll finish it, but during read-in sprints when I'm listening to an audiobook, I can be working on that puzzle. I'm very excited. So I'm about 28% into my Newbery book right now. So that's what I'm going to listen to while I drive to the bookstore. I'm leaving a little early because it is rush hour and Richmond traffic isn't the greatest. So I'm giving myself a little wiggle room. Hopefully I will get there on time. But again, it's a half hour away. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, and I forgot, I had to switch to a middle grade sweatshirt. Gotta represent when I'm out and about. I'm so sad my new ones haven't come yet, but that's my fault because I ordered really late. But I have this one. I read middle grade, and it has our logo on the sleeve. So I do really like this one. But yeah, I had to represent some middle grade March at the bookstore today. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna run in and get some bookmarks as well to give the ladies because we're gonna have a ton extra. It is now 9 o'clock, I think, exactly 9 o'clock. And we are in the middle of sprints at the retreat. I have taken a couple pictures of people holding up the books that they were reading. And I just wanted to show you what I got from the bookstore for completing the winter reading challenge. We got these little 3D printed bookshelves. And then all the books that I got for the challenge are here, like little books that can sit on the bookshelf. Oh my word, it's so cute. I'm determined now to figure out how to make the little books so that I can now continue to add all of my 2026 reads. Wouldn't that be so much fun? I don't know if I could fit them all on here, but I just think this is the cutest little prize. So fun. But between driving there and back, I had a half an hour both ways, and listening while on my walk, I made it to 50% exactly in my Newbery book, which is awesome. I should finish that probably tomorrow, hopefully. And then I also just during this first sprint read some more in the Box Full of Murders, and I am now on page 108. So making some good progress in this one as well. I think for the next sprint, I'm going to go find a chair, and I brought my card table into my library room so that I can work on the games puzzle here in this room while participating in the retreat. So good times, good times. I need to go and get back because this sprint is just about to end. Good morning. Happy Saturday. I just wanted to get things started. I only have like a minute though, and this sprint is going to end. We have gotten our reading retreat going this morning and have already been on for a couple of hours. So I will tell you what I'm reading and all of that jazz later when I have a moment, but we're about to get into some breakout rooms now. So I need to hop back on, but I just wanted to say good morning. I already did a workout today. I've already read from 4 different books this morning, little bits of pieces of this, that, and the other. I'll tell you about those later. Okay, here we go. Saturday. It is about noon on Saturday, and we are on our kind of lunch break for 45 minutes. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm taking myself out for a walk because I'm doing a lot of sitting in a chair today. But we just got done with the recommendations portion of the retreat, which is always so good. It's so good. And there was such a good variety. I wrote down a lot of titles that I want to look into a little more, and some that I already know I want to put on my wish list. So it was kind of cool to see just what books people were bringing, from like new ones that are super popular to independent published ones to older ones that we've never heard of before, some that have flown under the radar. It's it's been fabulous. I love this retreat. It's always so good to like see people face to face. Well, through the computer, but I'm also going to just pause and take a little video of these spring flowers popping out. I love spring in Richmond. So I said I would tell you that I've been in the middle of a few books today. I started out by reading a few pages of A Box Full of Murders by Janice Hallett. It's the middle grade book I'm reading in print right now. It's a lot of fun. Camp setting, but also like this brother and sister who are messaging back and forth as they read through all these documents. Love it. Then I read a few pages of my Newbery nonfiction. That's the very first Newbery winner that is as boring as anything. Holy moly, it's so boring. I'm more than halfway through, so I've decided I'm giving myself grace and I'm gonna skim through the rest of it. Read like the chapter summaries that are at the front of each chapter and just kind of like skim through to get that done before March is over. Ugh, it's so boring. So that was book number 2. Book number 3, while I worked out this morning, I listened to The Poppy Fields. Poppy War is something totally different. Poppy Fields, and by Nikki Ehrlich. And so far, the beginning, it looks like we're going to follow 3 different people who are all headed to go to the poppy fields for different reasons. So right now they're all trapped at an airport in Kansas, I believe. There was a tornado, and so flights have been canceled, and there's talk of them taking a road trip, which I know this book is going to end up being a road trip book. So I'm looking forward to that getting underway. And then the 4th book that I've started or read from today is one of my other Newbery books. I'm doing a Newbery vlog as well right now, so I'm not going to tell you what that is. I finished the one I was reading yesterday, spun the wheel again this morning, and picked a new one. So it's a nice short one. I think the audiobook is less than 4 hours, and I'm 25% of the way through already. So I'm going to go ahead and listen to that while I continue walking, and then grab a bite to eat before hopping back on the Zoom. Yay for a reading retreat Saturday. Hello. It is 3:22 and we are in the middle of another reading sprint right now. I moved myself to my card table that I have set up. I need to move this. I just did a spinner for my Newbery vlog. I need to move that back, but I'm working on this games puzzle, not very far into it, but I just did the edges last night and then started pulling out some matching pieces, having a little snack. And I just chose my next Newbery book for my Newbery vlog. I've read 1, 2, 3. This will be book 4 or 5. And I'm going to try to do 6 before that vlog is over, because that's normally what I do during middle grade March. But yeah, the retreat has been so much fun. We've had a lot of different kinds of interaction where we have different people sharing and talking and giving recommendations. It's good. It's been really good. So that's what's coming up next in a little bit, is more recommendations, and I'm super excited. It's really fun to hear what people are going to recommend. And then we have a little games moment, and then a little break for dinner. So it's been going really well. It's a beautiful day outside, so I'm glad I got to go outside for a few minutes, and I've been moving around a little bit here and there. And then we'll kind of end the day later with some sprints, and I will do some practicing for worship team tomorrow during those sprints. But yeah, it's been going really good. I love getting to connect face to face. I know I said that already, but it's just been so nice. seeing people connect with each other, people reading the same books, people giving recommendations, people just kind of hanging out and chilling and having some good bookish fun together. Love it. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Keeping it casual for church today because my middle grade March shirt came in and I love it. Oh my goodness. And I have this little jacket that's the same color. The jacket is a little bit too small for me at the moment, but I don't even care. So here we go. Let's go to church. It is 7:41 in the evening on Sunday. What? I don't even know how it got to be this late. I've not had dinner yet. I've literally been sitting here or at my puzzle table all day, just watching a dumb show, or right now I just spent a little bit of time looking up some books that are coming out this spring so that I can film an anticipated reads video soon. I just don't know what I've been doing with myself today. I still need 20 minutes of a workout. I should have gone outside to walk because it was nice out, but I did not, alas. But I got a lot of the puzzle done. Here's a picture of what I've done so far. It's been a very relaxing, quiet day, which makes sense having just finished the virtual reading retreat this weekend and all the prep for that. And just, I mean, that's not a very high intensity activity weekend, but it still is like brain on the whole time. So I now need to take care of some of the giveaways and get to reading a book. Like, I haven't done any reading today. Oh, that's not true. I did do a little bit of listening to the Poppy War. No, I keep saying that. The Poppy Fields, while I went to do a Walmart pickup today for groceries. So I did get a little tiny bit of reading done today. That's it. Church was really good. We're starting our Easter series. I can't believe we're about 3 or 4 weeks out from Easter. 3 weeks, I think, out from Easter. Crazy. That's crazy to me. We're supposed to be getting pretty stinky weather as far as winds tomorrow, like rain, winds, potential tornadoes, which we've had maybe twice since I've lived here. One of them did like touch down and cause some damage on the other side of the city, but I didn't have anything where I am. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. I am going to get up now and move my body because I've been a lazy bum. I'm going to give myself a little to-do list now for the rest of the day because I feel like I've been a total bum for hours. So I need to film my mid-month wrap-up because today's the 15th and I've read more than 5 books. So that's kind of the rule I've given myself. If you read more than 5, you need to film a mid-month wrap-up. So I would like to do that. I need to eat dinner. That's not really a to-do. Film my wrap-up, read a little bit, and start editing this vlog. I need to get that going as well. What else do I need to do today? I don't think there's anything else. I did a lot on Friday. So if I could film that and read and start editing, I would be really happy with that. So that's the plan. That is the plan. We'll see how it goes. I will keep you posted. But right now I'm going to get up, move my body a little bit. Oh yeah, I need to do my workout. That has to be on the list. I need to get 20 more minutes of exercise in. So I will have to do some kind of walking workout because I still need steps for the day as well. So here we go. Sorry, today's been a real bummer of a vlog. Even yesterday, I don't think I vlogged too much. But Friday was a good day for vlogging. All right, here we go. I'm going to get stuff done. Hello, as usual, it's Monday afternoon, and I am editing this vlog. I was hoping to have it done 15, 20 minutes ago, but I didn't. Even though it's a short one, still took me a while. But we didn't get anything done last night. Not true. I did finish my workout and I did the dishes so that I could wrap up my day of 75 sort of hard and get all the steps that I needed. I did that and I ate dinner, but I did not film. I did not read. Oh no, I did read because I finished the Poppy Fields yesterday as well. Not as much as I was hoping to last night, but still finished a book. So the Poppy Fields, I'm so glad that I was warned by somebody that it's mostly a road trip story because we don't really get much about the fields themselves or the science behind what they're doing, a teeny touch of some of the political, like the drama of it. People on both sides of the camp sprinkled throughout the story of whether they think that this is legit or not, or harmful. So the idea of the book is that these poppy fields allow someone to come. They take applicants, you have to apply. And if they accept your application, you can go and sleep at the fields for about a month, sometimes 2 months, depending on the severity of your grief. And you go to sleep, and while you are sleeping, these memories, the emotion behind the memories goes away. Your memories don't go away, but the grief goes away. But it kind of has a side effect for a bunch of people where they almost become emotionally numb afterwards towards anybody kind of connected to that moment of grief. Yeah, I would have liked a little more about that, but basically we follow, like I said before, these 3 people who are headed to the poppy fields, and you kind of learn why they're going there, what their purpose is, people that they meet along the way, and a friendship kind of develops between them. But the whole idea of the book is about grief. Like, can you just wish your grief away? Or is it better to walk through your grief surrounded by people? And is one better than the other? Is kind of like this moral dilemma of the book, this question. I do think, in the similar vein to her other book, The Measure, that this book would have made a really good book club read. I know a lot of people didn't like it quite as much as The Measure. It's a little quieter. It's a little less action-packed. But it does bring up some good questions, especially for people who have experienced grief, which is everybody to some degree or other, to talk about how do we get through our grief? How do we move forward with life? What helps? I don't think there's a blanket statement that one thing works for everybody, but I'm just looking outside. Sorry, it's starting to rain again. We're supposed to get some really weird weather this afternoon. I have a tornado watch on my phone right now. Not a warning. I think it becomes a warning when they see an actual tornado. But as for right now, it's just a watch until 7 p.m., I think. But it's very wet and dreary and dark. But we're supposed to have high winds as well. But as of right now, I haven't seen the wind, but the rain just started again. Anyways, squirrel. So yeah, I really enjoyed the poppy fields because I love those kind of discussions about grief. So I was one that did really enjoy that, but I was very thankful for the heads up that it's more about these people taking the road trip and their story and their connections together than about the poppy fields themselves, which if you're going in hoping for that, you might be disappointed. So it was a really good reading weekend. I read Where the Heart Should Be, the middle grade in verse about the Irish famine, about Ireland during a famine. I finished one of my Newbery books. I read some in A Box Full of Murders, more in my Newbery nonfiction in the poppy fields. So I read from 5 books throughout the weekend, finishing 2 of them, which is fabulous, and decided that I'm going to skim through the rest of the nonfiction, give myself a break. But wanted to get this out for you this afternoon. I hope that you enjoy, and I hope you stay safe wherever you are. I know some of you in the Midwest just got a ton of snow last night, back to the wintry weather again. And if you're in the East Coast, if you're on the East Coast like me, hope you stay safe with whatever this storm brings your way. If you were someone who came to the reading retreat, thank you so much. It was really, really wonderful to connect with you over the weekend. And that's going to be it for me today. I would love to chat with you down in the comments down below about anything you saw in this video or want to chat about. And if you made it to the end but you're not feeling chatty, go ahead and leave me some rain. There's like water droplets or umbrella. Leave me some kind of rain emoji because it's super rainy here this afternoon. Or snow. Or if it's sunny where you are, put a sun. Put your weather. Put whatever your weather is in the comments as an emoji, just to let me know that you were here watching. I really appreciate you for being here and spending some of your moments of your day with me. And I look forward to chatting with you in another video very soon. Bye.